The air crackled with anticipation. The city of Lisbon was alive with the buzz of football fever, as fans from all over Europe converged on this historic city. The Estadio da Luz, home of Benfica, was a cauldron of noise. The stadium, bathed in the glow of floodlights, seemed to pulse with energy. FC Barcelona, giants of Spanish football, were visitors on this Champions League night. Their reputation preceded them, and the weight of expectation was heavy on their shoulders. Little did anyone know they were about to be part of a match for the ages. The tension was palpable, and the fans could hardly contain their excitement. A night when Barcelona would pull off a miraculous comeback that would be etched in the memories of fans for generations to come. The players knew they had to dig deep and find something extraordinary within themselves. A night when their resilience would be tested, their character questioned, and their spirit ultimately triumphant. The stakes were high, and the pressure was immense. Benfica, roared on by their fervent supporters, started the match like men possessed. Their energy was infectious, and the crowd responded with deafening cheers. They pressed high, harrying the Barcelona players into mistakes. Every move was met with fierce resistance, and Barcelona found it difficult to maintain possession. The atmosphere was electric. Every tackle, every pass, every challenge was met with a roar that echoed around the stadium. The fans were living every moment, their emotions swinging with the ebb and flow of the game. And then it happened. A swift counterattack, a moment of brilliance, and Benfica drew first blood. The goal was a culmination of their relentless pressure and determination. The stadium erupted. Barcelona, stunned by the early goal, struggled to find their rhythm. The shock was evident on their faces, and the fans sensed an opportunity. The early goal had given Benfica the belief that they could pull off an upset. Their confidence grew with every passing minute, and the fans could feel that something special was unfolding before their eyes. Barcelona, known for their possession-based football, were uncharacteristically sloppy. Their passing was off, and their usual precision was nowhere to be seen. Simple passes went astray, and the team struggled to maintain their rhythm. Their defense was caught out of position time and again, leaving gaping holes that Benfica were quick to exploit. The backline seemed disorganized, and communication was clearly lacking. Benfica, sensing their opponent's vulnerability, grew in confidence. They pressed higher up the pitch, forcing more errors from the Barcelona players. Each mistake seemed to embolden them further. They attacked with more purpose, their players feeding off the energy of the crowd. The fans' cheers seemed to fuel their every move, pushing them to be more aggressive and daring in their play. Then came a moment that sent shockwaves through the Barcelona ranks. A misplaced pass led to a quick counterattack, and before they knew it, the ball was in the back of their net. Another defensive lapse, another Benfica goal. The Barcelona defense was in shambles, unable to cope with the relentless pressure. The stadium was now a sea of white and red, the Benfica fans delirious with joy. Their team was on the verge of a famous victory, and the supporters could hardly contain their excitement. Barcelona, 2 goals down, looked shell-shocked. The players' faces told the story of a team that couldn't believe what was happening. Could this be the night when their Champions League dreams came crashing down? The uncertainty was palpable, and the pressure was mounting with every passing minute. The Barcelona players huddled together, their faces etched with concern. They knew they needed to find a way back into the match, and fast. The clock was ticking, and time was running out. They strategized urgently, discussing how to turn the tide. The weight of history was on their shoulders, and they were determined not to let their fans down. The weight of history was on their shoulders. The expectations were immense, and the pressure was almost tangible. Barcelona, a club accustomed to success, were staring at a humiliating defeat. The final whistle loomed, and with it, the harsh reality of their situation. Hope. It's a powerful thing in football. And for Barcelona, hope came in the form of a penalty. Robert Lewandowski, the Polish goal machine, stepped up and calmly slotted the ball home. A lifeline for Barcelona. A glimmer of hope for their fans. The goal seemed to breathe new life into Barcelona. They started to string passes together, their movement becoming more fluid. The crowd, sensing a shift in momentum, became noticeably quieter. The tension was palpable. Section 4. The comeback is complete. The final whistle blew. The comeback was complete. A night that had begun in despair had ended in euphoria for Barcelona. The players celebrated with their fans, their joy knowing no bounds. Section 5. Emotions boil over. But the drama wasn't over yet. The tension was palpable as the players left the pitch. As the players made their way down the tunnel, a scuffle broke out. It started with a few harsh words but quickly escalated. Words were exchanged, shoves were given, and tempers flared. The intensity of the match had spilled over into the tunnel. The tunnel incident, a stark reminder that in the heat of the moment, even the coolest heads can lose their composure. Coaches and staff rushed to intervene. The match, the comeback, the tunnel incident, it all added up to a night that would be talked about for years to come. The emotions ran high, and the stakes were even higher. A night that encapsulated the drama, the passion, and the unpredictability of football. Fans left the stadium with stories to tell, memories to cherish, and a night they would never forget.